Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to share my input on forum number 4. I chose option number 4, and this dealt with transforming spaces. Transforming learning spaces, as described by Scheninger, started with first assessing current problems that existed in a school by the name of Gahanna Lincoln High School, which was located in an upper middle class suburban community. One problem identified at Gahanna was the fact that there was overcrowding. This was because of the populace or the number of students that were there. And as a result of this overcrowding, the technology platform or the wireless network that was established in the school could not support the volume of the students that were there. So, of course, there was a vision that was the accumulation of course, faculty and those that are outside the school and consisted of the principal, highly qualified teachers, business directors, curriculum coordinators, stakeholders to build and establish Clark Hall with the pillars of digital leadership in mind. Of course, the first thing that they did in establishing this Clark Hall is that they made sure that the wireless network that was, or the platform that was there, could support the volume of students that were in the school. That was one of the first things that they did, that the internet was speedy and that the students could work with this. It is said that the school superintendents Greg Morris and Mark White, with the assistance of technology coordinator Joe Shanks, negotiated a deal with Cisco Systems to drive down the pricing to upgrade their wireless network across the district. Was the most important component of the technology integration plan. This was according to Scheninger. Of course, as a result of these changes that were made, the teachers were also assessed to find out how they utilize social media and web tools were provided to give them the opportunity for professional development in time management, collaboration, and of course, technology integration and content delivery. The structure of Clark Hall was not built like the traditional school or the stereotypical institutional layout. It was designed as an office building which provided open, bright, and flexible spaces for learning. The objectives provided for were student choice, integrated technology, flexible time, natural creativity, and finally, interdisciplinary and interconnected projects to make learning fun, all while utilizing teachers as their facilitators. The administrators of Clark Hall went as far as to lease space on the first floor of the facility, which facilitated businesses to help pay for the mortgage for the building. As time went on, they built two other additional buildings on the school grounds to accommodate, of course, the YMCA, which and provided for an architectural, teacher professions, and bioscience technology program, all done without raising property taxes, which is pretty much a feat. If I had the opportunity, and of course the resources were available to start an ideal school, it would be definitely be modeled after Clark Hall based on the proven record of success in student achievement in that school over time. As an administrator or educator, part of my responsibility would be to make myself available to those who have the finances, influence, and knowledge to establish and support such a school, while at the same time being careful not to compromise my Christian convictions or values in the process. So, pretty much, Clark Hall has been made a model, and a lot of people look up to it. It's been compared to Google, to where there's a lot of freedom for the students to express themselves and to study at their own pace, similar to nearly a distant learning type environment. So, very comforting atmosphere, leisurely, where the teachers are not directive, so to speak, but they facilitate. So this would be a good model. And I guess the measure of that would be, again, student achievement and the morale of that environment that the teachers and the students themselves and even the parents would contribute to that to give their input as far as what they would think. And this would only be proven over time. So I hope you enjoyed my input on this. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good evening.